Excel Financial Functions Part 3. Our final financial function is one that is very commonly used in real-life situations, the PMT function. This function calculates the regular payment required to repay a loan. Scroll to the section Loan Repayment Calculation. Let's enter some real-life values. In cell B23, enter 250,000. This represents the total cost of a property. In cell B24, enter 10%. This means the buyer is paying 10% of the property price up front. The remaining 90% will be financed by a bank loan. In cell B25, calculate the deposit paid by multiplying the deposit percentage by the property price. In cell B26, calculate the loan amount by subtracting the deposit paid from the property price. This formula reflects the financial reality. The loan is not the full property price. It is the portion that remains after subtracting the deposit. In cell B28, enter 4%. This is the interest charged by the bank per year. In cell B29, enter 25. This means the borrower will repay the loan over 25 years. In cell B30, enter 12. This tells us repayments are made monthly. Since there are 12 months in a year, the loan has 12 payment periods per year. Format all monetary values, including cell B32 as currency and all interest rates and percentages as percentage. Now click in cell B32, where the monthly payment will appear. Press the FX button and search for PMT. The first argument is rate. In this case, the loan repayments are made monthly. However, the bank quotes the interest rate as 4% per year. This means that the 4% is spread across the 12 months of the year. The bank does not apply the full 4% every month. Instead, it applies 1/12 of the annual rate each month. To calculate the monthly interest rate, we divide the annual rate by 12. Since the payments are monthly, the interest rate must also be monthly. The next argument is N per, which stands for number of periods. This is the total number of payments over the life of the loan. If the loan lasts 25 years and payments are made monthly, then the total number of payments is 25 multiplied by 12. The next argument is PV, which stands for present value. In the context of a loan, this represents the loan amount, the money borrowed from the bank. Click inside this box and select cell B26. Once again, you may notice that Excel returns a negative result. This is because of the same cash flow sign convention we discussed earlier. From Excel's perspective, receiving the loan amount is a positive cash inflow, and repaying the loan through monthly installments is a negative cash outflow. Leave FV as 0, because at the end of the loan the balance should be fully repaid. There should be nothing remaining. Leave type as 0, which means payments are made at the end of each period. This is the most common scenario for loans. Now click OK. Excel calculates the monthly repayment amount. Take a moment to reflect on what the PMT function is doing. It is not simply dividing the loan by the number of months. It is taking into account compound interest, the frequency of payments, and the time value of money.